Real quick, you sum up what you think a MAGA person is.
What I think a MAGA person is what TV tells me a MAGA person is. It's what TV says, or the internet says, or Twitter says, which is it's fat white guy that's racist, sexist, homophobic. They can't see. They wear glasses. They're balding. They're fat. They wear overalls, or
they do not wear overalls.
Oh, I'm sorry. They wear Gucci suits and Louis Vuitton, but and also predominantly men.
So if you look at MAGA from the beginning to today, MAGA has been a very inclusive place.
No, I'm wrong. Let me back.
Go ahead.
I think of a big, swole African guy that beats up Juicy Smollett. That's a real MAGA guy to me.
He is making the country great
it's
again.
MAGA country, not FAGG country. No, 1G. Sorry, FAGA country. It's not that.
Foreigners aren't
gonna get my ass.
Foreigners are gone. Country.
Yeah, that's what they probably think MAGA means. It's migrants all go away.
So
please.
This is like the cornerstone of, I think, what MAGA people are, which is
this an opinion?
It's an opinion with a large amount of anecdotal evidence.
All right, good. Just saving you from lawsuits.
Gotcha. It is just basically, this is the core of it. Fuck the elites.
Mm-hmm.
And the elites are anybody who talks down to me,
mm-hmm.
makes more money than me,
mm-hmm.
and insists I watch gay shit.
No more girls. I'm sick of girls on HBO.
There is we can get into politics of these people feel that way, and yes, most of them do fall into more conservative traits. However, there seems to be one overpowering thing, which is Trump might be a bully, but he's my bully. Like, he's bullying the guys who've been bullying me.
Mm-hmm. He's Dexter. Except he doesn't have any dark dark passengers for Trump.
And instead of blood slides, it's just white lady tears.
This is my dark passenger, Omarosa.
Yeah, the only dark passengers he has is Ben Carson and Kanye West.
Yeah, he's Dexter. He kills the bad people.
A racist Dexter. I kill the bad black people.
I only do slurs to the bad white people.
Just, Kanye, OJ.
No, I'm thinking he says slurs to other white people so they know what it feels like. He comes up with his own. Like Sleepy Joe, that's a slur now.
That is true. Yeah. What was his thing for Kamala? I don't think she got one. That's how little respect he had for her.
Well, no, that's a real slur person with a lot of things. So you can't really do one. Let's see, Trump.
Because JD Vance would just call her crazy cat lady or something like that.
I think he was calling other people crazy cat lady, and then she was kind of sticking up for that because she's childless, so she kind of associates with that.
Doesn't she have an ugly stepdaughter though?
I don't know.
So, more or less, what I feel the MAGA people are is, yes, they're just people who they've gravitated to Trump because Trump is kind of one of them. He does do the things that regular people, he's the only person with that much celebrity and money who still is falling for Facebook conspiracy theories.
Real quick, there's a whole Wikipedia of Donald Trump nicknames. One of them is Kamabala,
Kamehameha,
Kamehameha, Lion Kamala Harris, Lion Kamala. You got to say it like him, or else it doesn't hit anything. Laughing Kamala. Nope. Crazy Kamala.
Yeah, it's getting there. If you do crazy with a K.
Let's just see. Lion has no G on it though. Comrade Kamala.
It's a communist
and then
slur.
that's it.
Communist Kamala.
Bird brain Nikki Haley. Tiny D Ron DeSantis.
What? Seriously?
Tiny D Ron DeSantis. Lion Ted. Damn, everyone's lying. Stop lying to my mans. Lion James Coney.
Yeah, he didn't call it Truth Social for nothing.
Lion Hillary. If you lied to me, you can't. Sloppy Chris Christie. Mini Mike Bloomberg. Yeah, Sleepy Joe's the best one. Sleepy Joe hits the hardest.
So we're kind of living through a trilogy because from 16,
a good
20,
one.
I don't know. We got another 4 years to figure
Which-
that out. So far, it's so good.
So this could be The Godfather. Like,
Yeah.
everyone liked the first one. They loved the first one. Even better, second one. Loved the second one. Third one, a dick. Everyone hated the third one. Al Pacino was old and fat right then. He was wearing Mr. Rogers sweaters. Nobody liked it. But they do got that famous quote that was, once they thought I was out, they brought me back in. This could be Trump's Godfather 3, you're saying? It's gonna suck dick.
This is, I mean, his popularity amongst his own people has waned off and on over the past few years. But I think that was just part of him being out of office. People are used to the idea of somebody losing a bid for presidency, you kind of go away forever. But he was the first one in over several hundred years, or a little over 100 years, to actually be like, "No, I'm coming back," and that kind of rejuvenated like their love for him, and you know, the boys back in town,
Nostalgia. The boys
Yeah.
are back in town, eating my ass tonight. Boys are back in town.
there was just this. I never thought Ron DeSantis really had a shot. It maybe if all the things that were happening in 2022 were happening in 2024, it might have come close. But this idea that he was going to he had to somehow both suck Trump off and give him the finger in order to, because you can't deny Trump. And I don't even mean that in terms of like you can't say no to him. I mean like you can't disagree with him. People are willing to vote for you against Trump, but you still have to believe in what Trump believed. And at that point, it's like, why wouldn't I just vote for Trump then? Always duplicated, never replicated. What is it?
Always imitated, never duplicated.
Yeah, always imitated, never duplicated. And that is basically majority of all these other politicians. They see Trump is Coca-Cola, everybody else is RC Cola.
Not even Pepsi.
Not even Pepsi.
Oh man.
So I mean, I got to be honest, I am kind of jealous of like I watch him and I'm like, damn, I wish people would try to overthrow the government for me.
That does make you feel good. It's like, girls that are on Tinder, they don't even care to swipe. They just like to see 99 plus in their likes. That's you and your want of the Capitol riots.
Because he's also like, when he says he never told people to do that, like he's technically not wrong. Yes, he did some like implicit things that like obviously that's what people put together. But at the same time, it's like it's like somebody giving you a gift that you really want. But it's like, how did you know?
Are you implying that our president-elect is gaslighting?
No, I'm saying that he's
You kind of, if you're saying he pretty much said the thing, he's denying he said the thing, but you're being literal and saying like, I didn't say the words. It's a little bit.
But it's it's like a good gaslighting, because it's the way that you talk to your kids about Santa. You just want to give them something to believe in.
No, that would only be accurate if you're saying later than you said, I never said that Santa was real. Then that'd be gaslighting. You're just lying. Now respect a liar more than a gaslighter. Own your shit.
So there's a movie that just came out recently called The Apprentice, and it stars the Winter Soldier as Donald Trump. And part of the film, it's Trump's basically backstory between him and his relationship with his mentor. Damn, I don't remember his name, but some really despicable lawyer from New York City, who's also gay and died of AIDS. By the way, that was his hero.
Isn't that what? Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but it shows that relationship. They even kind of implied in the movie that maybe this guy molested him.
Hell yeah. They always do that to people like that are powerful that they don't like, and they have like a fallen from grace. They did that with Diddy. As soon as he got in jail, they talked about him and his mentor. What was Diddy's mentor name? Who is an openly gay, like high level record executive?
Ray Cohn was the lawyer's name, by the way.
Yeah, they were saying like he probably had to do something with him.
But
Diddy's mentor
in the movie when he's
it's Clive Davis. That's his name.
But in the movie, there's like all these things, and it's like I don't even think it's inaccurate, but I think it's done through the lens of somebody who doesn't like Trump. Like, like you're doing, like you're telling the story.
You think there's an openly, yes, I like Trump person that's making a major motion picture and getting it like made? Like, no, that's not happening. About him too.
I think the Daily Wire is working on that right now.
What's that guy's name? What's this? Snyder. What's that guy's name?
Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder. Yeah.
The Zack Snyder cut of The Apprentice. Is there any?
Everyone's too old in here. Like, this is looking weird.
There's a good amount of conservative actors. I actually can't think of any conservative.
No, but there's a difference between a conservative actor and someone making a film. And
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I actually can't tell you any conservative directors or screenwriters. I'm sure they're out there, but I think that they probably
just don't say anything publicly.
No, but I'm talking about the ones who are open. Mm-hmm. I think they only make things for themselves. Like they work for the.
You know who should have directed that? Michael Moore.
Michael Moore.
He should have directed that.
Who did direct it? I think it's a no name. The guy who did. I know the guy who wrote it, but I don't know the guy who directed it. They got Ali Abazi. They got some Muslim guy to direct.
M. Night Shyamalan. The twist was he was never gay at all.
The twist was he's always been president. In the movie, though, there's since his dad was like a cutthroat landlord. Mm-hmm. Part of his duties was to go collect rent.
Well, Trump was a leg breaker.
Yeah. He was like, "Hey, where's the rent? I need my rent."
It's not gonna be good for you. I'm saying, don't test me. And
even though I'm more sympathetic to renters than I am to property owners, there is some annoyance about like probably going through that every month of like somebody's got half their rent, they're making up all these excuses.
Especially if like you're in like an early homeowner that's doing that, like because you still have to pay the mortgage, and then that's how you pay the mortgage is by getting the rent.
Right, and it's like
so now I'm behind.
And I can see how that can kind of like burn you out in terms of like your level of empathy for people.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like okay, well, I got to give you a break. Who's going to give me a break?
The government? Duh, the government. They'll give me a break, right?
I'm sure, but what about and he did, his dad did get a lot of favors from the government, but what about all the people who don't get that treatment? Because like if you were a mom and pop landlord, you can't lobby Hillary Clinton to say, hey, give me some tax breaks over here.
Hey, give me some fucking tax breaks over here. I'm fucking late on the rent over here.
If we were to label the MAGA movement, though, I don't think it's it's not Beatlemania.
Is it Bieber mania?
Yes. Because it's about one guy.
Bieber fever?
It's Bieber fever. They do have similar haircuts.
Not anymore. Bieber's a hippie now.
But during the time when he was like really moving, like moving tickets and moving albums, I'm not saying he's not slacking right now, but he's Obviously, there's a little fall from grace. There's a lot of people who look the same that have taken a spot.
Yeah, Justin Bieber, you fucking loser. Trump's selling all the tickets.
And his father-in-law is actually really supports Trump.
Oh.
You think he's hot. I will judge
Stephen
you.
Baldwin.
I believe so, yeah. He's like a conservative Republican actor.
So he doesn't work anymore.
Yeah. Weirdly enough,
Alec Baldwin's very annoyingly Democratic.
all of the least of a family member, they're always like for example, like Dennis or Randy Quaid is like, I think Randy
Quaid's the big one.
So Randy Quaid's like super conservative. You just did a movie where he was Ronald Reagan.
It's 11. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But I think going into, like, I don't know what because that they are in a lot of the way, people on the left and also just liberals in general, they kind of feel like Trump is tricking them. And yeah, there's ways where obviously like he's taking them for a ride, but then there are ways where I'm like, he is one of them. He was the guy who was like, Obama is from Kenya and he's done a deep state operation to take over the country. Like, that is shit that you're retarded.
I know, because he sent me an email that said he's a Nigerian prince. I need to send him money. I never got any money back.
I mean, he is one of those old boomers who just fall for conspiracy shit online. Even though he is in with the in crowd, he still just falls for all this like made up horse shit, like tabloid conspiracies.
Tell us about QAnon.
I met QAnon. He's a great guy. You know, I told him, I said, you know,
a mixed fella. You wouldn't know it. I know it. Great guy.
He told me they're fucking the kids. I'm like, are they even attractive? Are these kids even attractive? I heard they're not even attractive.
They're fucking the kids.
He would have won every single state if he had said that.
They're fucking the kids. Why would they? Because the whole pop, the big pop of QAnon, which is, there are a lot of MAGA people. QAnon, yeah, correct?
I mean, I don't know if it's a Venn diagram or a circle.
But the big pop for them, like their big breakout hit song was Pizzagate, correct?
Yes.
What was the deal with this particular pizza place that they were saying like everyone's fucking kids there?
It basically was like there's a John
Jacob Jingleheimer
Jacob Jimmerheimels
Jägermeister, yes,
swastika.
Mm-hmm. His name is my name too.
His charge is my name too.
Call me by her name too.
So it has to do with Anthony Weiner's emails. Mm-hmm. I'm having to Comet Ping Pong's Pizza, which at first when I heard this, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be something this is gonna be
Where
related.
is that?
Huh?
Where is this place?
Washington D.C. I believe that John Podesta either owns it or he's like a regular there or he's like a partially invested in it or something like that.
Who is this man?
John Podesta is like a very high level political consultant for the Democratic Party.
Okay.
But at first when I heard Comet Ping Pong, I'm like, there's all these like news stories about it. I'm like, okay, this is about us having to stop Asian hate. Mm-hmm. You know, because like we can't name a place Ping Pong. Mm-mm. You know, just say Comet's Pizza. All right, that's fine. You know, it's space themed, like that place Woody and Buzz went to get back with Andy.
Pizza Planet.
Yeah.
Yes. They had to get back with Andy. I'm just a toy standing in front of a guy asking him to play with me.
Dude, I think I'm tripping. My dildo's talking to me. My girlfriend's dildo is talking to me.
Damn, if someone could put Buzz Lightyear up your ass, you was the ultimate size queen.
To infinity and beyond. Still not enough inches. But this is the beauty of the MAGA movement, because it is kind of like a mall of subcultures. Because there's MAGA is the building itself, but then there's all these little rooms you can go into. There's the Pizzagate. There's QAnon. There's
Those aren't the same.
No, QAnon is.
I thought that was a event in the hysteria of QAnon.
Yeah. Okay. So QAnon's a store, and Comet Ping Pong Pizza is just one shirt you could buy there.
What are some more big accusations that you've heard of from these people? Because all we know is the pedophilia. Is there anything else?
Yeah, Michelle Obama's a man.
Big Mike. Yes. I have heard of Big Mike. Everyone just has the drawing boards up of her.
Yeah, pointing to an outline in her dress.
Everyone says pretty much she has the biggest dick in the planet. Look at this 4-foot penis on this woman. She is ripping Barack in half. Are they the ones that say Obama's gay? Or is that just people, regular
I think that's just a matter of fact at this point.
It's a matter of fact.
Because, like, that is one of the... It's like I said, there's some of these conspiracies where I'm like, I don't think it's all wrong.
Because there were those letters that came out recently from when he was in college talking about, like, I've thought about loving a man and
like, for example,
letting him love me.
And this is off topic, but just to kind of give you a sense of how I'm feeling. Like, I believe we went to the moon, but I think that there's something that might have happened there, or something that happened on the way to there, that they do not want coming out.
I've always wanted to know, this could sound stupid, but I've always wanted to know, how did they get that shot of the guy coming out of the moon? That means someone else had to be on the moon first.
Or it could have been the other shuttle recording from the window.
You wouldn't think they would try to jump out the moon to get on the moon first? Me first!
No, these guys had respect for one another.
For Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yeah,
to go on to be the first.
For Neil Diamond to get on the moon first.
For Neil Hamburger Jones to be the first man on the moon.
Yeah, no, but there's 2 shuttles on the moon that time.
They're better than me.
So,
damn, they had DPs for the moon landing too.
there had to have been like a game they must have played for it.
Hooky cookie.
Yeah. Whoever ate the most cum gets to walk on the moon first.
No, the loser eats the cum cookie. You've never played, huh?
Huh?
It sounds like someone's never played.
No, but I'm saying, like, if you have to eat... I thought it was a dare.
No, the game is everyone jacks off, and then the winner is who comes first, which is not real life. And then the loser, the one who comes last, has to eat the cookie. That's the game of Hooky Cookie.
Oh, okay.
Which you should be the winner if you don't come. All these guys are around.
Well, maybe it was whoever jerked off on the moon first. They were able to put their foot down.
But there's 0 gravity, so like, what if y'all...
In which case, that sperm is the first thing on them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, this particular sperm... But if you both jag off, you both pop, and then just whoever happens to float to the ground first, like, that, it's 0 gravity. There's no rules.
The moon does have some gravity. It's a planetary object.
So you'd weigh how much on the moon?
There's a calculator for that, but let's not look it up. But yeah, the moon does have some gravity,
and it's made out of cheese.
Yeah. But I mean, this is the crazy thing is, like, I wish they would kind of settle on a conspiracy and kind of devote all their time. But can we
to the mainstream layman, which is me, someone that doesn't pay attention?
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like they did with the pedophilia stuff. That's what mostly I heard all the time.
No, it's kind of their conspiracies are the same as like leftist activism, to where like they kind of just go with whatever's hottest at the time and talk about that.
So what's the new one?
The new
or
one,
even the one after pedophilia?
There's just the thing. But let me finish this before I get off it. I wish that they would kind of just devote, like, we're only settled on this. Like, let's pull some people working on if Michelle Obama's a man, and we'll get to that later. It's not as high priority, and then
that one's just fun.
That one's that's what you do to let your load off.
I know that's playing Fortnite after work with the boys. Like, that's not real work. You're just at home with the boys. You got the Zoom going, and y'all are all drawing Venn diagrams to see whose penis is bigger.
So let me tell you what my understanding of what QAnon is. My understanding of QAnon is that JFK Jr. is not dead. And he's gone undercover because since he's the son of a president, he's faked his death so he can infiltrate the deep elite. And he's been, over the course of now 20-something years, slowly exposing all of their misdeeds, such as like corruption and pedophilia rings and human trafficking.
Via what? Telling people on Twitter?
Yeah, as QAnon. I believe QAnon is like either...
Oh, you're saying they're saying that JFK Jr. is QAnon?
Yes.
Is Q.
That is one of the theories.
Okay.
I think it's the more popular one. And that he's in private conversations behind the scenes with Donald Trump to do like all the stuff So whatever JFK Jr., as QAnon discovers behind the scenes, he's telling Trump in secret who to go after and who to keep an eye on.
Question to that, though. How would that make any sense for, like, okay, you fake your death. Now you're a nobody guy. You have to work your way all the way back up from janitor to the penthouse and to get with the elites when you were already an elite.
I mean, I think of it more of like, how do you just not get caught? You're JFK Jr. There's a large amount of these people who know what the fuck you look like.
Yeah, you'd
have to like...
You can change your look. Like,
you could, but like you'd have to be like... honestly... You'd have to like be underground for like several years
I'm more
for
so
you to age out of what you regularly look like.
It's been 30 years at this point.
So what was he doing for that 18 years before that?
I'm more so concerned with, as opposed to like you're saying his look. People would see him like he's a Kennedy. Kennedys get pussy. You think he's not going to drop like, yeah, I'm a Kennedy to get pussy, and then they're going to tell on him? Girls tell now. Girls are snitches. They don't know how to keep their mouth shut.
And then here is the other thing is that it's not that there's this underground human trafficking ring of child molesters, but it's the idea that they're cannibalistic child molesters because they fuck the kids and eat them for like some sort of satanic ritual that helps them get money and power.
Oh yeah, that's the was it like the blood thing too, right?
So. But all of this kind of does stem back from the birther movement. That was kind of their first one. That was like proto-MAGA conspiracy was the birther movement.
What is that? That's the Obama.
Yeah, that's
thing.
Was Obama born in Hawaii?
Mm-hmm. Hawaii.
Which I don't.
I've seen Obama plenty of times. Never seen him with a pineapple. 0 coconuts. I don't think he's from there at all. He's a liar.
Let me tell you, I watched this guy hula. He can't do it. He can't hula dance.
0 rhythm. Way more rhythm.
You should see me in a hula skirt. I'll knock you out. I'll knock your teeth out.
My golden coconut bra smacks your teeth.
You'd be looking at me like a cartoon wolf.
You get a little Sebastian over there.
Sebastian the crab?
I'm thinking manicotti.
Manicotti. Was his favorite pasta dish?
Probably. It's a tie with the rest of them.
Yeah, I'm Sebastian Mozzarella.
It's a tie. Hey, it's Mario now. That's his favorite pasta. It's a tie with that one with every other pasta.
Just imagine like Trump challenged Obama to like a game of like, oh my god, I am fucking retarded.
What?
The how low you can go.
Oh, limbo.
Yeah, he challenged him to a game of limbo, and he's like, I kicked his ass. This guy can't be from Hawaii. I have never seen him play a ukulele.
Yep, I haven't seen the birth certificate. That's all I'm saying.
At the same time, though, it's like I don't know if Trump was like, okay, he's released it. He did eventually while he was running for president, but that's still 5 years after he releases the birth certificate. So I don't know if during that 5 years did Trump actually say, like, all right, that we have the birth certificate. He was born in America. I want to say either he or some other people surrounding him was like, anybody can fake a birth certificate. Like the idea that like, okay, here's my birth certificate. That's fake. That's not a real birth certificate. You made that on Microsoft Art.
My report cards for years. I know a fake signature when I see it.
Let me tell you, This looks like those statements I send to the IRS. Completely doctored.
I mean, didn't say that.
I mean, never mind, folks.
I mean, just kidding.
I pay all the taxes. I pay your taxes.
I paid the most taxes. You've never paid a tax in your life. I paid all the taxes.
That speeding ticket you got, I paid that.
You owe me, so you got to pay it still. With interest.